Hello, this is Megan Alves with Cool Cleveland, and we are here with Nate Puppets at his studio. Nate is a puppeteer, a ventriloquist, a cartoonist, a writer, and an all-around creator with a lot of interesting projects in his future. So, Nate, how did you actually get started in puppeteering, and who were your role models when you began?
Well, I love 90s Nickelodeon. It was, definitely the biggest influence on me as far as puppets would go. Just seeing like shows like Allegra's Window and Eureka's Castle. Um, then of course the Muppet movies, and just loving that kind of idea of these creatures living in this world. And then later on, Waylon Flowers, who did Hollywood Squares, I think his work was just absolutely brilliant. And then also Bert Tillstrom, who was the first television puppeteer. Also, those are definitely my genuine kind of puppet soup ideas. The inspiration for my characters varies. It's like a whole mixture of Americana. Just kind of all different ideas and thoughts. They're like based on toys and cartoons from the past, and just all sorts of advertisements and just weird stuff that came from the 20th century, really, I'd say. Boy, Ricky Rat's popular. He's kind of my fake Cleveland mascot, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what they say, man? They say, vote Rickety Rat. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, vote Rickety Rat. Vote Rickety Rat. Yeah.
And Lion as well. Lion is based on my first puppet that I got when I was a little kid. And that was kind of really totally sparked this like love of performing him and coming up with ideas for him. So this is Lion. And I built him to be like Lion and grown up with me, or just grown up in general. You know what I do? I'm an actor.
Makes
I'm
sense.
an actor in the underground theater. Yeah, it's wonderful. My burlesque elephant. I always wanted to do a sexy elephant because I ain't never seen nobody do a sexy elephant before.
I feel like Gypsy Rose Lee. I do love Gypsy Rose Lee, I do.
Oh, also Skylar. Kind of the leader of the Slack Pack.
Okay.
Let's see, here we go. How you doing?
What? Oh, hey. What's going on? How you doing? What's up?
Oh, Nate, these are great puppets. I love how you can see a little bit of you in each one of them.
Yeah, they definitely reflect me a little bit here and there.
Well, I know you've also been working with some different projects that kind of shine light on the diversity of the puppeteering community.
Yeah, I did the Living Objects Festival, which was a celebration of black puppetry. I took him up there. We took the Slack Pack, as I call them. And then I did that. And then I'm also working on my own little sort of reclamation project as well.
Yeah, I know you're working on a really meaningful project that's dealing with the reclamation and the exploration of the blackface caricature.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and maybe what you want to accomplish with that project?
Well, it kind of started with Skylar in a way, because I wanted to just have a normal kid. I wanted to just have a character that wasn't any kind of stereotype necessarily, and just have a normal kid. This one I wanted to take stereotype of blackface, talk about what it is, what it really means, but then also while developing it I decided I really wanted it to go further and really truly be my own story. It's a story of a mother's revenge, actually, for the death of her son, for the wrongful execution of her son. So I'm taking this show, doing it with blackface caricatures, taking the caricatures of a mammy and a pickaninny, and really talking about the role of blackface in America, the history of Jim Crow in a way. Liberation of Aunt Jemima, Betty Saar's Liberation of Aunt Jemima served as a really strong inspiration for this character, and kind of pushed me forward. And she's very complicated. It's very hard making her. It's very hard having that in my presence, in my home. But it's also, I feel we should discuss these issues. We should discuss blackface like we never have. And so I think talking about these caricatures, using these caricatures, and just bringing to light what they mean, I hope that people can fully understand this part of history.
I mean, that sounds like such an important story that really needs to be told. And also a big project. What are your hopes for that project, and what kind of pieces are you trying to move into place to get it accomplished?
I would really love it to be a full theater production. I would love this instead of just my solo work like I've been doing. I really want this to be a full piece in a theater. I want shadow puppetry, hand puppets, these large hand puppet figures. It's going to have music, light. I really want this to be a true production.
Well, Nate, this has been absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see this project really spread wings. It's so important, and so is all your work. Thank you for having us today. It's amazing.
Thank you very much for having me.
So there you have it. Find out more about Nate's interesting projects as they unfold on Nate Puppets Underground World on Facebook and Instagram. This is Megan Alves of Cool Cleveland, signing off.